As humans, we are taught the world works a certain way. We either pick it up through observation or we're told. And some of the things that we've absorbed about the way that the world works are limiting when it comes to exploring the possibilities of where you want your heart to wander, your mind to wander, when you're thinking perhaps about making your own life more beautiful. And it's important to remember, or just come back to, that feeling of trust, where if you were the emperor or empress of the universe, and you could give yourself anything, you could give anyone anything, would you? And even though being the emperor, empress of the universe is not really a thing, you are connected. You're connected to everything, and when you practice imagining more beautiful things for yourself and for others, it actually makes a difference. The first of which is making a difference to your own body, and your own psyche, and your own peace and well-being. And perhaps if you are like me and you just think, oh, there's so much I want to fix. There's so much I would fix. And what is one person actually going to do? If you've had that thought, maybe imagine a human brain, and each little node in that brain has its own sovereignty. And just imagine a brain where each of these little nodes thinks to itself, oh, it's not even worth the effort. It's not like, look at everything that needs to be fixed. Like, it's not even worth doing anything other than what I'm comfortable doing or that I know to do. And yes, discomfort can be comfortable because we are humans, and that's a thing. Look around you if you don't believe me. And then imagine if one node decides to just imagine a little bit better, and the nodes around it imagine a little bit better, and maybe there's little spots here and there, and slowly the brain and its nodes start to spark in ways that is just a little bit better than where it was before. Every little node in that brain matters. Every little node in your mind matters. Every little cell in your body matters. Every little cell in a plant matters. Every just everything actually does matter. I just wanted to invite you to think about the imagery and just think about how important you are. How important you are to this entire thing. You are so important. It clearly tears me up a little bit to try to relay that message. Everything you feel, everything you say, everything you do, every moment that you're in, whether it feels like a good moment to you or not, matters. Whether it's a moment that you are doing a good thing or not, it does matter. And it's okay if it's not a good, if you're not in a good space, or you're not in a good, if you're not, feeling aligned or feeling in flow, if you're feeling all like spattered out and jagged edges, that's okay. That's a part of this playground. It's part of this game. It's part of the experience and the learning, the digestion process. It's all a part of this thing, and everything you do, everything you feel is a part of that. And you matter so much, literally and figuratively. And just because in my own mind, all of that stuff, the energy that you radiate, the energy that you soak up from other people, all of that matters. If you don't have the energy to get out of bed and you want to play in your mind space and your psyche and imagine the most wild and beautiful and cool things that could be possible, and just let your mind wander, you are still helping. That matters. That matters so much. And in everything that you do, if you're doing something that you don't necessarily want to be doing, you would prefer to spend your time doing something that you feel like makes more of a difference, quote unquote, you are still making an impact on whatever it is that you're doing. Being constricted and in this like mental cycle, if you're locked into a mental cycle about where you are in life, that that keeps not just you stuck but other people stuck. And if you have trouble doing things for yourself, maybe think about other people if you're like me. And it's easier to do that for other people than it is for yourself. Think of it that way. I came on here to say something a little bit different, a little bit differently. And I'm recording right now because that slightly different thing came through like a knowing when I was doing this breath work. Again, shout out to the spiritual gaze. I have a link in, I think it was 2 episodes ago, to their site, and I will keep adding links when I'm able to get to my computer and do that.